to my channel, Just Miss J. So let's update. So last time I talked to y'all, I was telling y'all I had got the job and I met my grade level. So I'm done with summer classes, praise the Lord. I've passed all 3 classes, got A's in all 3. We were done with that July 15th or something like that. I started new teacher training the second to the last week of July, and then the Friday of that week, last Friday, and all this week is pre-planning. So we're on day 4 technically of pre-planning. We have an elementary professional learning day. So all the elementary teachers are at one school. My classroom is coming along, but I feel like it's still some missing pieces. I've never done open house, so this is new to me. It's very much new to me. So I have the pieces together. I just feel like I'm missing some pieces, some other pieces are needed. Tomorrow is open house from 2 to 6 at my school. Not sure about the other elementary schools in the district when they're open. I'm assuming every elementary school's open house is tomorrow, but as far as times go, I'm not sure how that's going. And then Friday is the last day of pre-planning, and then we start school August 1st. So if you live in the South, you stay in Georgia, you know, we start early, get out early. If you stay in the North, y'all don't get out to like June. Y'all don't start school till after Labor Day. And I'm gonna be honest, last time the South started school after Labor Day was when I was in elementary school. And that ain't been the case for a while now. Like, and that was a long time ago. But we start school August 1st. The county I actually live in, they start school 2 days after I do. And then I think the neighboring county next to me starts either the same day they do or a couple of days later. So I'm not sure, but all of us are starting around the same time. And I've already started planning for fall break. I ain't even gonna lie to you. When we got our letter from the principal and she sent the calendar for like paydays and days that we got to be there and all that kind of stuff, and when the kids ain't gonna be there, when I saw that fall break in October, I said, oh baby, we going somewhere. If it's the beach, whatever. And I know that's hurricane season, and I'm like, girl, but I need to get to the beach. If not now, then like I just skipped over Labor Day because I'm like, that's just a weekend. But I've already planned for fall break. Like, I'm already planning for it. Already got the destination I want to go to. Just got to book a place and get some outfits together for it, and then we out. Cause like, baby, am I excited about the school year? Yes, I'm excited about it. Am I anxious? Yes, I'm very much anxious. I'm always anxious. I have anxiety, so I'm always anxious about new things and new people, all that kind of stuff. Do I feel good about my school and the people at my school? Yes, I feel like I'm part of the community. Something I have noticed that stuck out to me this whole pre-planning is that they call you by your first name. The staff, the principal, the assistant principal, other teachers. Yes, they'll call you by your last name because I'm new, so they will introduce first and last so that I know who they are, tell me the grade levels. And they've been very welcoming. I love that part. But they call us by our first names. Like when we're sitting in the little meetings in the library, they'll be like, China, Jennifer, Carrie, Susan. And I'm like, you call the principal by her first name? Susan. Allie. Call the assistant principal by her nickname. Alex, another nickname. Call the counselor by her first name. I'm like, wow, so y'all actually are taking the time out to get to know your staff, to make them feel welcome, appreciated. And I'm like, that's new to me, because when I was a school counselor, I went that whole almost year and a half, 2 years being there. And one of the fourth grade teachers, and I worked with her, and some of the teachers and stuff were looking at her like, she been here all this time and you don't know her first name? Like, we were on a Teams meeting, and the principal, she said, Miss Melissa Johnson, and she's looking around like, who's Melissa? And everybody was like, girl. And I'm sitting there like, not gonna say nothing. But yeah, like, it made me feel good to know that they're gonna be calling you by your first name. And even when I met with my new staff, like, we asked each other, do you want to be called by first name or not? So I'm excited. I'll probably, if I can figure it out, insert stuff. I didn't really take pictures during training or nothing like that because everything had the county logo on it. So I'm very low-key about that. And like, yeah, I might take a picture of my classroom. If I do, I'll try to figure out how to insert it in the video, which I don't know how to do any of that, but I'll probably figure that out so y'all can see that. But yeah, that's all. I just want to come and update y'all on how new teacher orientation, pre-planning, and summer classes are going. I'm on break from summer classes until August 22nd. So that's when everything will come back full circle for me. So yeah, I'll be back with y'all tomorrow, new teacher orientation, or after that. No promises. Okay, y'all. So Thursday was open house. It went really well. I met about 11 of my parents. Nine of my students came with their parents. That day was rocky for me because I was in my head about it. This is my first ever open house. I've done open house as a school counselor, but it's different. Nobody's talking to the school counselor about anything. You're pretty much just there. And then it was during virtual. So, but this is my first open house as a teacher. I didn't get to do open house when I started as a first grade teacher. And when I switched schools and then fourth grade, I didn't even really get to meet my parents. And the principal had me to write out this letter, and it never got sent off. She never asked about the letter. I gave her the letter, she never sent it. She didn't do anything with it. But this was my first open house. I was in my head about it. I was real nervous, real anxious, didn't know what to expect, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say. I was asking teachers on my team, what do you normally do and say when you do open house? But needless to say, it went well. It went well. Open house went well. Friday was the last day of pre-planning, and my classroom is as together as it's gonna get. I still feel like it's missing some things like a library or different center spaces, but I'm new, and none of that stuff was left in my classroom for me to have stuff like that to do. So I'm still fairly new. My classroom, it looks weird. If I take a picture of my classroom, I'll insert it. If not, then it is what it is. But yeah, pre-planning ended yesterday, and basically most of Friday yesterday was pretty much setting up your classroom. We had one meeting, but most of Friday was spent finishing up our classrooms, setting up. So yeah, my classroom is as ready as it's gonna be for Monday. I'm sure that throughout the year, I'll probably change some stuff around. I'll probably add some extra stuff, but yeah, that was my new teacher orientation and pre-planning all summed up into one. So, like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll always be aware of when I have videos coming up or when the video is uploaded. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.